MK11 is a trash game. MK11 is trash. It's for scrubs. I don't care what anybody says. Anybody that thinks otherwise, more than likely, is an idiot. And they're sheep. And Warner Brothers and NetherRealm Studios banked on that. And they feel that most people, that their audience is stupid. And or they know that by making the game cheap, because that's what happened, right? All right, so this is the thing. WB, Warner Brothers, and NetherRealm Studios, they want to sell more copies, right? So, excuse me for a second. Just trying to fix something. All right, so Warner Brothers, NetherRealm Studios, they want to sell more copies because the last game was really hyped. MKX. MKX actually took a lot of skill, right? They actually took more skill. You couldn't just do cheap stuff in the game. Like, you could, but it wasn't as broken as MK11, right? And MKX was more rush down. You could run towards somebody. You could, pressure them. You could bring in more pressure fighting them as if like in real life. Like, you keep rushing somebody, and it's up to you. You got to find your way to get through that. And the skill gap in MKX was really big. And there's really not much of a skill gap in MK11. Now, this is the thing. If you look at and listen to or read interviews of Ed Boon or any other developers of the game, you'll see that they'll use the word accessible. We want to make the game more accessible. And that's just code talk. That's code for basically, and they're not going to say it flat out because then, most people will wake up. But most people are stupid. They don't look further into things. They're surface level. So what accessible really means is it's code for we wanted to make it more for a casual audience. We wanted to make it for scrubs, people who weren't that, into Mortal Kombat or into fighting games, or more than likely weren't that good in the last game. Because when a person doesn't seem like they're that good at a game, more times out of many, not all the time, but more times out of many, most people give up or they don't like the game. That's any game. It doesn't have to be a fighting game or anything. Most people don't want to go through that. So, what do you think? If people feel like, oh man, more than likely I'm going to get my ass whipped in this game, I'm going to not buy this game because this is probably going to be like the last one and I don't want to waste my money. I don't want to be pissed when I play the game. Whereas, if you see them now, if you look at MK11, that game sold, I don't know how many copies. 8 million copies, Ed Boon said? So, word of mouth, it spreads. Oh man, the game, it's not that crazy as far as having a lab. You can just easily hop on and get with it. I put like this. I saw a little girl do a crushing blow on somebody, and she doesn't even know how to play the game. Okay? Now, the thing is, this isn't the first time that NetherRealm or Midway or Ed Boon fucked over Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat pretty much died or went to the shitter when John Tobias left. That's the truth. When John Tobias was, in the whole, group of working on the games and everything, it felt more like, wow, this is Mortal Kombat. This is more grittier. It's darker. It's more martial arts, oriented and it just felt like Mortal Kombat. Now it's just bullshit. Like, back when John Tobias was in the franchise in Mortal Kombat, along with Ed Boon and others, they came up with characters that really stood out, that actually got your attention, that actually were interesting. Whereas, starting with MKX, they look for an out. They look for a way to prolong the franchise, which is cool. I get that. It's a business. You want to make it more interesting, but they force characters upon us. Like Jackie. Nobody gives a damn about Jackie. Nobody care about Jackie. See, you got characters like Scorpion, Sub-Zero. People who, characters who you just liked. They wasn't forced upon you. You just liked them because they were actually that dope. That's why they stood the test of time. I don't think I'll ever see Jackie on the cover of a Mortal Kombat game, or Cassie Cage, or any of these new characters. I mean, the only one that's kind of cool, in my opinion, is Aaron Black, even though he does use guns, which is bullshit in the game. But whatever, like, I guess, whatever, if you want to switch it up. And I thought Therator is pretty cool, too. That was an interesting character, but, you know, Kotal Kahn is weak. Jackie is weak, a forced character that they forced in MK11, that they overpowered. They made her broken as hell on purpose. Whereas, you know, you got like Devora. Nobody wanted Devora. You know, Devora was alright, but she wasn't like, okay, we got to put her in the next game. You know, there's so many things I could talk about with this game that's flawed. It's ridiculous, right? So, in this game, in MK11, if you notice, and if you guys don't believe me that they purposely made the game to cater to scrubs and to shit on those who had skill like myself, like me, my record in MKX was 4,800 wins, 800 something losses when I left the game. Because I was getting ready for MK11. Now, think about it. My record was 4,800 wins, 800 something losses. By the way, 300 something of those losses came from me just hopping on the game just because I want to play the game, because I love Mortal Kombat. I've been a Mortal Kombat fan since day one, since 92. And, you know, how does my record go from 4,800 wins, meaning I had skill, I labbed, you know what I mean? I was one of the best out there, to me having a record of 4,000 plus wins, 3,000 something plus losses in MK11. Something's wrong there. That should tell you something. But the thing is, you got these people who are scrubs, trolls, assholes, people who aren't good at shit, you know, handicapped with a fatal blow to help them out, broken ass moves and shit. Like, you know, you got these characters coming to you, got these people coming to you, well, get good at the game. Or, well, if you don't like this game, play the last game. You know, or stupid stuff like that. Like, why should I, a true fan who they make money off of, people like me, why should we be forced to play a last installment, or, you know, switch up to a different franchise, a different genre of gaming, when we are the loyal fans? Y'all should speak up. And that's the thing. What's going on is that these companies do what they do because they know they won't get a pushback. Most people, they feel that most people, which is true, sadly, most people will buy anything. Most people will buy whatever any company puts out there, no matter if it's trash or whatever. And even though something is trash, they'll be ready and willing to accept the next game coming out instead of boycotting. People, we need to boycott NetherRealm. We need to boycott whoever's behind MK11 until they fix the problem. Because what they did was, just like other fighting games, they made the game scrub-based. They made it scrub-based so they could sell more copies. You know what I mean? Like, basically, them coming out, everyone coming out saying, oh, we sold 8 million copies or over 8 million copies, they cheated. Because they did it by making the game scrubby as hell. I'll break down how it's scrubby. Okay, real quick. Okay, first off, when you knock somebody down, yeah, people were able to wake up in MKX, but you didn't have to, like, constantly be on the lookout. You didn't have to back away, you know, just in case they had some stupid ass mechanic like the wake up mechanic, the up 3 or up 2. You didn't have to, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't have to worry about that. Then you didn't have to worry about the rollouts. Now, I think rollout mechanic is okay. The rollout mechanic is okay, but it's not okay at the same time, because when you're fighting, usually you have a certain momentum. You're going. So let's say you could try to complete a combo. You gotta worry about somebody like falling out of the combo in the air, or rolling out, and now you're negative, and now you gotta worry. Like, it's just too much. And then also they made the fucking poke system too fucking quick. They're too quick on recovery. Then you got these stupid staggers where you gotta, like, for example, I use Scorpion's example, 4-3, and then people do down pokes and 4-3 to grab, and they made the frames so quick they're not reactable to the human brain, to the human eye. You know what I mean? The fastest frames that a human can reach. So why do they have? Yeah, it's broken as shit, man. It's broken as shit. They give, like, I got another example for you. Fucking, they made the stages super wide. The stages in MK11 are the most widest stages. They're long as fuck. So what they do is they made the game whereas scrubs are able they're allowed to stay far away and throw projectiles at you, what they call quote-unquote zoning. They need to get rid of 16-bit, or whoever the hell her name is, or his name is. You know, they need to get rid of all these people who choose the pussy route. They made the game a pussified game. And us people who are players, who are fighters, who love Mortal Kombat, we're suffering. So, damn this whole Melina coming in, which is all a gimmick, because they're just trying to sell the game more. It's business, but it's bullshit. You know what I mean? It's bullshit. Us as people, we need to stand together, and also y'all need to stop riding dick riding these, Mortal Kombat 11 content creators up, Uncaged Games. By the way, I played his pussy ass, and I don't like him. I played him in a match. This motherfucker chose the pussy route, staying far away, doing projectiles and spamming with Shang Tsung. He's a pussy. Fuck him. And, the only people that's really going to come out and talk the real shit are content creators like myself, which I am a content creator. I just making this video just to, speak out. But most of the people are bought and paid for, and they want to be in NetherRealm's good graces and all that shit. Fuck all that. Listen, bottom line, I'm not trying to make this video super long. MK11 is trash. They stole our money, with the premium pack and this and that, combo. What's that shit? Combat. What's this shit called? Combat Pack 1, where they gave us characters that we didn't really want. And you didn't know this shit, when you pre-ordered. And then you gotta wait months at a time and all. Like, it's bullshit, man. And Combat League is bullshit. The whole game is bullshit. This is what it is. I'm gonna end it with this. NetherRealm, y'all owe us a new Mortal Kombat with the same, if not better, graphics. Because Mortal Kombat 11, the only way it's winning, the only way it's good in my eyes is that the graphics are sexy. The graphics are sexy. The music is trash. Y'all could have done way better with the music for the arenas. The arenas are pretty much trash for the most part. Y'all could have switched up the stage fatalities. They look too repetitive. Also, you guys are granting these scrubs with what's called crushing blows for easy damage for a little risk. You know what I'm saying? For a little lab. Like, nobody's really counting on those. They count on cheap-ass crushing blows. Like, for example, back 3 with Kano. If it's a punish, it's a fucking crushing blow. Back 3, and then, Jade, fucking Garrus. Oh my God, Cetrion. I don't know who's the most pussified character. Cetrion or Jade, man. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. All you MK11 players, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, and y'all gonna be butthurt because y'all gonna reply to the video, you need to get good, or you suck, and this and that. Y'all are the same people that sucked in the MKX. The same ones. And a lot of these people, I'm telling you, a lot of these people who want to talk shit or play scrubby and want to just annoy you and stay far away and just spam the hell out of you and do broken ass moves over and over again with no fucking skill at all. A lot of these people will try to report you to Xbox Live or whatever and get you fucking banned and blocked. Like, basically, bottom line, MK11 is a pussified game. It's for pussies. I play the game because I love Mortal Kombat, but it's pussy. It doesn't have a skill gap. It's straight up scrub country. Scrub fucking planet. And that's just the way it is. And if you want to share this, whatever y'all think, just comment on it, whatever. But I know a lot of y'all know where I'm coming from. Peace.